In this tutorial, we're going to talk about working with the secondary menu. So let's say we've created a page and we've tagged it to a landing page, in this case, University Marketing Communications, but it doesn't have a secondary menu on the page. So how do we add a secondary menu to this page with a link in the menu to this page? How do we do that? What you're going to do first is you're going to go to your workbench, you click workbench, and then you'll click edit secondary menu. And a little tip, I'm going to right click and open this up into a new tab. I'll go to that tab. And so this is the secondary navigation window. And from here we can click this add a link. And now we have this page where we can actually add a menu link. So the first field is menu link title. The menu link title can be anything you want. Typically it's the same name as the page. This page is working with the secondary menu. I'm just going to make it short. We'll just say secondary menu. And then the second field is the link field. There are a couple little things about the link field. In this case, where we don't have a menu and we want to add a menu, we want to use the page title and node ID. You wouldn't want to come here and then copy the URL path, because if we did that, we could copy the path. If we do that, we're not going to get the menu to show up. It's not going to show up. This can be helpful in some cases. Let's say, for example, you want to link to a page that already has a menu, then you want to use the URL path. But whenever you want to add the menu to that page, then you need to use the page title and node ID, and I'll demonstrate that here right now. So I'm just going to start typing in secondary menu, and so now working with the secondary menu, this shows up, and all I'm going to do is click on it, and now we have the page title and also this node ID. Now this node ID is a unique identifier for that page, so Drupal knows with this ID specifically what page this is, because you could have multiple pages that have the same title. There's probably several pages out there that are just about us pages, but this number is unique to that page, so so it's very important to have that. And if you don't put that in there, you're not going to get the menu on the page. So from here we're going to scroll down to search for menu by landing page. Now this is where we're going to tell Drupal what menu we want to put this link into. So we're going to do a search for marketing, because that's the menu, or that's the landing page we tagged it to. We want to put it under marketing. So I click marketing. We'll wait for this to load. It takes a little bit sometimes. And now you'll notice that here we have University Marketing. So now from here I can actually select that if I want to put it under something else within the department. In this case, I'm going to put it under Web Development. And then I'm going to scroll down and then I'm going to click Save. Now after this is done loading, I'll refresh the page on this one, on our other page, and reload. And now our menu shows up on our page, and it's nested underneath Web Development. So let's say, for example, you want this to show up, but you don't really want it in the menu. You want the menu to show up, but you don't want the link to show up in the menu. There are cases where you'll create a page, but you want the menu on the page, but you don't want this page actually displaying on the menu. So in order to do that, we're going to go back to the secondary navigation, and this is the main page. And what we're going to do is we're going to search for marketing here. I'm going to search for marketing. And what that's going to do is it's going to load our the University Marketing Communications menu and all the items in it. And there it's refreshed. So, I mean, this is a really big menu. But if we keep scrolling down to web development, we'll see here's our link. So if I want to hide this link, I can just click that, this enable. If you go scroll to the top here, it's enable button. So you uncheck that, and then we save. And then I go back to my page here, and then I refresh. Now you'll notice that our page has the menu, but it's not showing up within the menu. So that's the nuts and bolts of working with the secondary menu.